Hello everyone. Welcome to session 7 of the module of reconnaissance. In this session, we'll be learning all about ASN enumeration, leak dumps, as well as Pastebin searches. So here we'll be looking towards more about ASN, that is autonomous system numbers. So let's talk about what ASN is. ASN, also known as Autonomous System Number, is a particular number assigned by IANA to an autonomous system, simply, which is also known as AS, because it's basically a group of IP networks that have their own independent route policy. The ASN is accessible and valid from all over the world with the aim of identifying different autonomous systems on the internet, and at the same time allows that particular AS to share information with other AS neighbors. Since the very beginning until late 2007, ASN had a max limit of 65,535 assignments due to the 16-bit integer dependency. During the 2000s, and as the internet continued to grow, engineers started thinking about how to expand the number of assigned AS, and the solution was to start using 32-bit based ASN numbers, which IANA began to allocate in order to increase ASN capacity. There are various types of ASNs. Talking towards the AS can be grouped into four major categories depending on how they operate. First one is stub. It's the simplest and most basic AS connected only to one autonomous system. For example, when a network has a single connection to the internet. Second one is transit. This type of AS connects with several other autonomous systems and allows themselves to communicate with each other. It's like a link between two autonomous systems. Then we have got multi-homed. It connects with several AS but does not support traffic between them. It's the perfect solution to keep connectivity working if one AS connection fails. Now that we know what an AS is and the types of AS that exist, let's jump into the main topic of the session. That is, what is ASN lookup? An ASN lookup is the act of querying the different RIR's database in order to get information about an autonomous system number. By performing an autonomous system lookup, you can grab autonomous system information such as AS block, description, MNT by, creation and last updation date, source of ASN information, responsible organization, auth num, admin technical and abuse contact information, ASN status, AS name, and organization. While most lookups are made against the regional RIRs that the ASN belongs to, there are also some passive ASN private database from different companies that offers this information. Now, when we are looking towards the terminal based ASN, we have got various ASN systems. So, the tool which we are going to look out is a terminal based tool ASN lookup. So, this tool is present on the GitHub. For downloading it, we'll be using the same code and copy the link from here, and let's go for it. Git clone and paste the link over here and hit the enter. So it's going to download the repository. Do an ls, so you will see a tool directory named as ASN. Let's go for cd space ASN and hit the enter key. Let's list the files which are quite present over here. Let's go for ls space hyphen la, that is the permission and for ASN, and it says it is having an executable permission. Now for the utility or for usage of this tool, what I can go for is I can just look down for the things. It says ASN certain options and target. The options are quite present over here. That is hyphen D enable detail mode, hyphen and disable path tracing and only outputs lookup, hyphen O forces a search by organization lookup, hyphen S enable ASN suggestion mode, hyphen H shows usage information, and hyphen L launch the scripts in server mode. Apart from it, there are certain target, that is AS number, that is lookup matching ASN and BGPs, IPv4, IPv6 or prefix lookup matching routes of IP version 4 and 6, certain host name you can provide, certain URL you can provide, or certain organization you can provide. So we can go for various search of information here while you're using this tool. So the basic way for using this tool is I can directly go for detail mode of certain targets. So let's try to go for performing that dot slash ASN for a specific domain. Let's type hyphen H for more help, and it's gonna tell me how you can actually use this whole ASN tool. So it says ASN and then certain options, and I can give server options and further more options. So let's go for ASN, a detailed option for a domain name. Hyphen D, let's give it megacorp1.com, and let's try to grab the information. It says press enter to continue, and it's resolving unable to resolve the host name. If you want to search by organization, try hyphen O switch. So let's give it hyphen O instead of hyphen D, and let's try to go for it. It says searching for organization, no organization found. What we can go for is we can go for certain lookups. Let's go for netcraft search web by domain. Here we just need certain AS number here. So I will be using netcraft for finding out the AS number of megacorp1.com, and in after doing so I'll be putting the same information here with hyphen D followed by an ASN number. So I could use some other browsers as well. So let's go for netcraft search web by domain for megacorp1's information. Here it is. Let's go for the site report, and you will be able to see an autonomous system number which says autonomous system number is this. Let's copy this autonomous system number and let's try to use inside this tool and hit the enter key. It says looking for ASN. So it says AS number is 16276. AS name is OVH. Organization is failover IPS. Registration date is this, and further peering information is this. Now it's still searching for some other information for the same ASN number. Same way I can go for looking around different ASNs depending upon what information it is. Now I can also check out for the whole organization information. When we went for ASN-H, it gives me further more information. Like if I want to go for organization search, I can go for hyphen O, hyphen S, ASN suggest, hyphen N, no traces should be there, hyphen D, detailed output should be there. So it was going for a detailed output, so I interrupted in between. So that information, I guess, is quite sufficient for me. Now, apart from the this terminal based tool for ASN, we have got certain web based ASN lookup tools. When we talk about web-based ASN lookup tools, we have got BGP view powered by security trails. Here I can go for an ASN number or resource name. So let's give it the ASN number which we went or which we just find out from Netcraft and hit the enter key. So it's going to give me the whole information about the ASN as well as the organization for which this ASN is working for. It's gonna take its time for performing the search for this ASN. Meanwhile, we have got another tool which is from security trail and I can give a domain name. Let's go for megacorp1.com. And let's wait for it to retrieve the information. So it has given me all the information about the records. See even more. For doing so we just need to go for upgraded version, but since we are working with the small information or the free plan, I can just go search ahead the ASN information over here, and it has given me all the domains which are registered under OVHSAS or the same ASN number. Same way in the previous one, it's giving me the whole summary of this here. It says regional registry is RIPE, its status is allocated, first allocated on 15 February 2001, and check out, it has given the whole information over here. So with the help of ASN you can find out the email contacts which are used, some abuse contacts and certain addresses which you can go for and look out to. Same way, there could be various tools out in the market which can be useful for performing ASN lookups. And same way we can just go ahead around so that we could find further more information about ASNs. Now next topic of the session is Pastebin searches. Now Pastebin searches is one of the best platform for searching out the dumb password, just like this one. I just found a small image of a pastebin which is telling certain emails with their password and which are of Netflix, and I had just found another page which is telling me information about breachforum.com with their hashed passwords and certain emails. The only thing is I can just go ahead and search out for certain information. Let's say Park Mobile was breached in 2021. Park Mobile pastebin. And if possible I will be able to grab certain information. It says download Park Mobile app pastebin.com. Let's try to find out what kind of information can I receive. It says with over 20,000 or 20 million users, it is a smart way to park. So Sometimes I can get certain information over here, or let's search about Domino's, which was recently breached. And here isn't any pastebin link for Domino's, but anyways, we can keep on searching certain information over here. So website breach UN by attackers on pastebin.com. So sometimes we can get certain credentials or certain API keys and further more information. Right now here it has given me a search for the nmap for certain website. Furthermore, I can use Google hacking database for searching Pastebin's credentials or Pastebin's juicy information. So what I can do is on GHDB I can just go for Pastebin, and it says certain credentials are the site pastebin.com, and they are looking for admin passwords. So here you will be seeing all the pastebin accounts, and on those pastebin accounts you can find different information about the credentials. Like it says the URL is this, admin and password is this, certain URL is this, their admin and password is this, and so on. We are getting certain information about certain data depending upon what sort of data we are looking for. Check out, for this web application the username is this and the password is this. For this web application there are certain combination of username and passwords have been found here. So I can go ahead and search some other one. Let's say pastebin.com. I am searching for the keyword password over pastebin.com, and I can just go ahead and open any of those pastebins, and I will be able to grab certain credential, that is username and password. Okay, for this, okay, I don't want to go for it. Certain email password cracker is found here. Download file password from pastebin.com, and I can check out certain more informations like this from our GHDB. So I can also search for certain secret keys or even certain API keys over Pastebin for different information. So it says username password has been found here, password logs are found here, certain username passwords have been present over Pastebin, and check out, I am getting the same kind of information, that's username password and the link on which they have been registered to. Same, the host is there, email address is there, password is there, and I can go ahead and try to log in into the web application or the link which they have provided. Wow, it's a collection of username and passwords. So that's how you can actually go for searching application of Pastebin for certain information. Now, apart from these kind of services, I can also search for CodeShare. Now, CodeShare is also a platform which can be used for performing sharing the data. So let's type here if it is present here. Okay, CodeShare is not present. So what I can go for is I can go for codeshare.io space credentials, and I am searching is there anything related to codeshare.io, and it says for from July to 27 2021 I am getting certain information, and I just need to open it, and I don't know what sort of information is this, but for 100% sure I can say there could be certain credentials. Same way I could get here codeshare.io inside the site, and I can search for certain thing named as pass. There could be a possibility to find certain information on codeshare.io, which is having this keyword named as pass in it. And let's try to open it and check out. It says pass is there, but what password is there? We just need to go through the whole code and we'll be able to find out certain information. Now check out, it says certain information. I just need to check out where the specific word pass is present. It says there are 7 matches for the word pass, and I just need to check out what sort of information can I actually get. And again, it's present over here. Now I can just search for certain API keys on codeshare.io. It's a skill API from June 16, 2021, from June 3, 2019, and certain more information is quite present here. So I just need to check out all the keys and all the data which is present here on codeshare.io for certain information. So that's how I can search more information on Pastebin and codeshare.io's like services. I hope I made myself pretty much clear about searching the information about ASN as well as the web applications on which you can search for information about from Pastebin and as well as CodeShare. Thank you for being a wonderful audience. Wish you a nice day. See you in the next session. Bye bye.